Buck and bull, that's what this is called right here. It's the mechanical bull out here at the Wild Rogue Pro Rodeo. Boo, 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 boo. In the night. I have beat him. I didn't personally grow up in the Rogue Valley, but I have been told by several local kids that when there is a snow day, this hill is the place to be. Hey, Kristen, Craig, you like my hat? I can bring you back a couple.
I feel like you're trying to trick me right now.
It's right in the south. With more sunny weather on the way, they tell me they're expecting nothing less. I recruited 3 friends with me. We're all gonna try it, so let's go ahead and do it.
And here is Nikki Torres with today's weather forecast.
As crazy as it sounds, simply it takes everything you flush down the toilet or send down the sink drain to help power its filtration plant. And just a warning, while this story is fascinating, it's also a little bit gross. So if you're eating dinner, you may want to look away. Used the bathroom lately? Yep, it's all right here, and here, and here, and here. It's all part of the poop to power process. Yes, you heard me right.
If it goes down the toilet, if it goes down the bathtub, if it goes down the kitchen sink, it comes here.
We're at the City of Medford's water filtration plant. But this isn't a regular plant. It's eco-friendly.
It's half the power that we need to run the plant. It's about 50% of the power comes off of the cogeneration system.
The first step of that process is at the bar screens.
Where we're standing, this is absolutely raw sewage. That rake, it's just like a yard rake. It's going to go down and rake the bar screen, and it puts it on a conveyor, and the conveyor takes it to a dumpster.
Here's where the plant finds some interesting treasure.
Golf ball, some ID tags.
From there, the sludge passes through grid basins.
These classifiers separate the grit from the water. The grit ends up in this dumpster. Nuts, rice, sand, coffee grounds, corn.
All in preparation for the digesters, which work similar to your stomach.
The digestion process of the solids that we remove is what causes the methane that runs that engine.
Here's that engine. It's loud, it's big, and it works hard for you.
That's used in the plant process, in the heating the buildings, and other parts of the plant.
Saving the city around $15,000 each month, and putting your poop to work to bring you clean water.
Now we're going!
Snow day is the best day.
Yay!
Sled racing, snowball fights, and who could forget making a good old-fashioned snowman. No shocker here, this family decided to name the family's frozen masterpiece
Frosty. No!
Make it bigger.
It's amazing! Kinda lumpy, but amazing.
for 9-year-old Valerie.
Hi, Mario!
Thursday's snow day was long awaited.
I thought snow was never gonna come this year. But then, when I looked outside my window, there was snow. School said it was a 2-hour delay, but then it said that no school. And I was like, dreams do come true.
Luckily, her brothers and dad could help her out with that dream.
No work, no school.
While Mother Nature only gave the Rogue Valley a couple inches,
You know, not more snow.
Valerie's just happy she gets a break from the classroom and a day in fresh powder. In East Medford, Nikki Torres, Fox 26 News. Meet one of Grants Pass Department of Public Safety's newest members, Canine Officer Match.
Hey, say hi.
Don't be fooled by his cute looks. This is a working dog, trained to sniff for the odor of methamphetamines, cocaine, and heroin.
Match is a good independent searcher. A very, very smart dog. Works a lot on his own, real good. And then I just kind of clean up what he's doing, areas he's missed.
Canine Match's handler, Officer George Gasperson, says his dog helps find things officers may miss on scene.
He's a great tool. We're looking for narcotics, controlled substances that are illegal, and he'll show me right where they're at.
Match is Grants Pass's first ever drug-sniffing dog.
When he's searching, you hear his nose working, you're watching his body, he's excited, and then it comes up to that odor that he's trained to find. Drop it. He'll do that stop, focus, almost stops moving his entire body, and he'll do a sit.
Canine Match, along with the training field, is all thanks to Vince and Nancy Diamicis.
Donated some money in order for us to buy a drug dog, select a handler.
The two passed away years ago, but not before donating funds to help the Grants Pass Public Safety Canine Center.
She was kind of fed up always hearing about the drugs that were on our streets and affecting our community.
Their donation, combining their love for dogs with their hate for drugs.
They're very avid dog lovers, animal activists, and they also did not like the influence of drugs in our community.
Only on 5, a local couple got engaged in a big way during the Country Crossings Music Festival.
It took months of planning, but spoiler alert, she said yes. NBC5's Nikki Torres spoke to the couple today. She has more on their story.
You're welcome. Aren't you glad I said yes?
Justin and Brittany have been together for more than 2 years. Friends say they knew from the beginning he was the one for her and she was the one for him.
No, there was no doubt.
They clicked so well, and he made her smile bigger and brighter, and her whole entire face lit up when she saw him.
I gave him my number on one of my little tickets and told him to give me a call sometime.
Justin still has the small scrap of a receipt Brittany wrote her number on when they first met, which is why when it came time for the biggest question Justin would ever ask a person in his life, he knew it had to be special.
I'll let you tell the story. You did all the planning.
Well, not quite. Justin did have some help from some close friends.
I wouldn't have had the idea without Katrina.
So immediately, starting like 4 months ago, I called Luke Bryan, I called Keith Urban, I called everyone possible.
But the task wasn't that simple.
Been trying for about 5 months to get this stage proposal set up and wasn't having any success.
And everywhere we got was just, no.
The day before the big event, Justin finally got the go-ahead he was waiting for.
So it comes to like literally the day before the event, and he gets a phone call from a band called Fogline, which is a local band, and you're like, yeah, come on up onto the stage.
Fogline pulled us up on stage, and I proposed to Brittany, and
Sneaky.
yeah, it was great.
He says the surprise worked seamlessly.
They called Justin and I was like pushing him up there. I'm like, yeah, Justin!
We're gonna invite him up here, and he needs your undivided attention.
And then he grabbed my hand and I was just like, why am I going?
Brittany may have had a lot of questions running through her head, but Justin only needed the answer to one.
It's been a great 2.5 years.
Yeah, I was a little nervous, and then looked out across the crowd. There's 500 plus there. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm a little nervous. And then once I started talking, it was no big deal. It was just the two of us standing there.
I said I can't live my life without you.
That's every little girl's dream, to be proposed to that way.
If you know Brittany, she is a country girl, born and raised Southern Oregon, Winter Crater. She's a hunter, a fisher, a hiker. This is her thing.
Turns out everyone was in on it, except Brittany.
You're telling everyone! It was so hard to keep a secret for that whole period of time.
There was people in the crowd, like I had no idea that it was even happening. I thought they were calling him up there for like signatures or something.
Brittany was right. She went home with not only a new ring, but she and Justin also left with a guitar signed by all the members of Fogline and even that night's headliner.
So we got all of our friends from Fogline on the guitar, and Keith Urban right here.
One guitar that will provide a lifetime of memories.
Something to always look up at, good memory of, remember that day I proposed to you.
So next year at Country Crossings, it'll be like the anniversary of it.
In Medford, Nikki Torres, NBC5 News.
How special. Congratulations to them. I imagine they're one of the first who will have tickets for next year's event. The couple says they haven't set a date quite yet, but they have nailed down music for the wedding. The couple said they asked Fogline if they'd want to perform at their wedding, and the band said yes, pending their tour schedule.